So for today, as we usually do, we have metabolic conditioning session. We're gonna need pair of dumbbells. If you have 2 pairs, or if you can modify, even better. In the beginning, we're gonna start with a bit of heavier on each side, around 20% of your body weight, and then later on we're gonna have some overhead pressing. So there we're gonna go around 10 to 15% of your body weight on each side. But first thing, as we usually do, we mobilize, we warm up, we bring the heart rate. So we're gonna do so. We go in a kneeling position, deep split, get the knee over toe, nice and low, upright with the chest. Just explore the position, shift left and right, your hips if you need. And then from there, after around 10 seconds of stretch, we're gonna push back, toes up, bend over. Again, try to reach for the toes and turn the foot left and right. So we wanna more kind of immobilize in the position rather than passively stretch it. Okay, and then we're gonna switch sides, start with the deep split, get that full flexion in the front knee, hips nice and low, chest up. And again, a few words about the workout. First block, we have time intervals. This is where we push in a tempo training, so we are around 60-70% of our heart rate. We're not pushing too fast, too heavy. We're slowly building up. Towards the end, we increase the intensity. We try to go faster, higher, heavier with the intensity. And then again, push back, toes up, turn the foot gently left and right. Make sure you keep your knees straight. You can always start round first. Usually we're going to do around 3 rounds of each exercise. So you can start first with the lighter weight, then increase the weight as you go towards the end. That's also an option. And relax. Next one, we're going to drop down in our deep squat. From here, gently shift the hips left and right. Try to be upright in the back so we don't fully round them. You want to keep them up and then gently left and right. Kind of wiggle in the movement. See where you can go nice and low, wide, close. Depends on your mobility. Hold it for a few more seconds. Close feet, wide. Again, just find a good position where you feel that stretch in the inner growing, where you can go nice and low and where you can keep your back upright. 1 and shake. Okay, we're gonna start with the easy skips on the spot. Shake the legs. So we gotta bring the heart rate up, and we're gonna do so as we usually do. All the time we start with these skips. That's gonna bring the intensity slightly higher than if you were only resting doing our workout, warm up. Okay, easy skips. We take our arms, stretch it a bit front, aggressive, strong. Then we're gonna go back. Same thing, straight arm. Then we're gonna relax the arms, work a bit on the legs. We drop down in our squat / jump squat, and a few skips between. Again, we're in our warm-up. Don't go too crazy, too fast. Just nice and low. Okay, shake. Time to go in a few jumping jacks, back into shoulder work, nice and tall from here, wide and close. Sorry. Start breathing slightly faster, slightly heavier. And then a bit twisting jacks. Trunk is nice and straight. Shifts from the hips. And then we're gonna shake there. Hands behind, go in a few high heels. So kick the heel in the glutes, warm up your hamstrings, knee down. Then switch in a high knee, knee around hip height. And shake, relax. Okay, we are still in a warm-up. Let's check the exercises we're gonna do for the first round. We're gonna need a pair of dumbbells, slightly heavier. First exercise we have push-up and rotate. So push up from the feet, chest in the ground up, or then rotation. Give it a try. Or if you cannot go all the way down from the feet, regress. Knee push up, chest down, from the feet, rotation. After this, sorry, my throat is a bit dry. We're gonna go in a hinge and row. We grab our heavy dumbbells, hinge, row. Give it a try, 1 or 2 reps. After this, we're gonna go in a knee up, with the dumbbells or without the dumbbells. So we go right foot down, right up, left down, left up. And we're gonna finish with some snatches. We're gonna hinge here, from here, explode, overhead, down, low hang, knees, and up. Okay, ready? And then go back into push-ups. We have 35 seconds work, 15 seconds, switching between exercises, starting in 10, with the push-up rotation, tempo training. Don't go too fast. 60-70% heart rate. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Chest down. Remember, we can do it from the feet or from the knees. Choose whichever variation you're able to go low. Now, how fast you do, you can do my tempo, you can dictate your own. Just remember, we have different fitness level, different strength. So you can be faster, you can be slower. Two, 1, shake. Okay, next one. Hinge and row. We're gonna grab our dumbbells. I'll just turn on the sound a tiny bit. It's louder. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And we go. Hinge, row, stand back up. Keep the core tight. Go into your hinge, not a squat. As low as you can. Get that stretch in the hamstrings. Pull, back up, chest, nice and tall. Remember, you're holding the pen in between your armpits. Don't drop the shoulder down. Keep everything tight. 2, 1, shake. Next one, we go knee up. It's up to you if you want to overload or do the single, or do the body weight. We stand nice and tall. From here, we're gonna choose side. Let's start with the right. So we go right down, right up, left down, left up. Tight core. Right up, down, left up. I want you to focus on that single leg movement, especially when you go up. It's almost like we're standing up with the one leg. So it's a single leg lift. Give it a try. Make it harder. Two, 1, shake. And we're gonna go in snatches. Again, we are in a tempo training, so we're not too high up in the intensity. Okay, something manageable. 3, 2, 1. So hinge same way as you would for the RDL, then explode overhead. Bam! As hard as you can. Hinge. Punch it up. Don't go in a bicep curl, all right? Dumbbells close, elbow first. The more we use the legs, the less we use the arms, and more weight we can lift. The more you start muscling it up slowly, less explosive, so less weight. Okay, that's a round. We go down on the ground, push up, and rotate it. Start. And again, you try the round, you can take a heavier weight. For the next exercises, you can speed it up, just to increase the intensity, the heart rate if you need up. Again, remember, tempo training, something we can sustain for the next, let's say, 2 hours. 2, 1, and shake. We want to maximize the fat burn, not the glycogen. So that's why we go first with the slower one. 3, 2, 1, and start. So it's not about, if you want to burn fat, you focus on a slightly lower intensity of the workout. And the higher you go with intensity, the more you go into anaerobic glycolysis, which means you're going to burn glycogen or carbohydrates that are stored in muscles. Lower intensity burns more oxygen, which means for us to burn fat, we need oxygen. Less oxygen we have, more we go into anaerobic. 2. And shake. Knee up. And again, tight core, focus on that single leg movement. And start, right down, right up, left down, left up. As you can see, I'm almost trying to kind of hover with one leg up. I may be emphasizing too much, but you're gonna know what I mean if you try this way. 2. And shake. Woo. Getting up, climbing up, snatches. 2, 1, hinge and explode. And again, I don't like saying how heavy you should lift. It's up to you. Standard would be around 10 to 15% on each side when it comes to overhead movements. We can roll a bit more. But remember, we're not here to work on the strength. It's power and shake. It's about power, explosiveness, and different energy systems. Okay, last round. Then we're gonna slowly increase the intensity. 2, 1, off we go. Once we finish this round, we're gonna finish with the tempo training. We're gonna go in a slightly higher intensity. So if you want to, you can dare press faster. Push up from the knees if you can't. Go chest in the ground. 2. Shake. Hinge and row. 2, 1. Here we're working on the hamstrings, glutes. When we pull, back and bicep. Hamstring, glutes, back and bicep. Once you pull, don't pull from the back. Pull from the arms. Keep the core tight. Keep your back straight. Ankle on top of the knee. We're not pushing the knee to front. I want you to feel that stretch in the hamstrings. 2, 1, shake. Knee up. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh. Right down, right up. When you go up, left down, left up. When you go up and down, again, focus. Single leg movement. You remember our shrimp squat, so it's almost like that. Nice and strong. Two, 1, and shake. Last round, snatch. And we go in a higher intensity. Let's work. Hinge, dumbbell close, explode up. Again, if you can, Always be slightly heavier, but try not to lose the form too much. Again, I try to talk and work, so it's a bit harder for me. Plus, my lungs are at 40% capacity, so I have my own struggles, but here I am. Let's go. 2, and shake. If I'm a proof, if I can do it, anyone can do it. Depends how you dictate the tempo. As long as we keep it where we want to be. Alrighty, next one. We go as many rounds as possible. So, we take 3 exercises. We have repetitions. We're gonna do as many times as we can. For this one, if you can use the same weight, but we might drop it down. Let's try the exercises together. This way, we're not resting. So, first, we gotta do 10 V-sit press. Okay? This is a V-sit. From here, we're gonna press overhead. If you're struggling too much, feet down, press it up. But try to keep the feet up. It's gonna engage your core. After this, we're gonna go in a jumping split squat. So that's a split squat. And we're gonna do jumping, switching the legs. Hop, 1, 2, 3, and so on. And we're gonna finish with 20 Renegade rows. Hand plank, stack shoulder, elbow, wrist, and row. Tight core. So 10, 20, 20, as many rounds as possible. And we're gonna get ready, right? No reason for us to rest. 3, 2, 1, off we go. V-sit 10 presses. Counter reps. And remember, we're slowly increasing the intensity of the workout. If you struggle with the jumping splits with time, you can regress to regular splits or lunges. We want to be pushing it up a bit more than the first. Count 20, 10 each side. Then we go into 20 Renegade rows. Core tight, feet slightly wider, and row. In total. Stack shoulder, elbow, wrist in the same line. Don't be up in a pike, hips down. Once you're done, we go back into 10 V press. And again, slow it down if you need. You don't have to follow my tempo. Your goal is to work, not rest. If you need jumping splits, just regress them to any form of lunge. Tight core. And 20 rows. Minimum rest. Count the reps. Now if you skip few, no big deal. Around 3 minutes. V-sit press, 20 jumping splits, 20 Renegade rows. Now we are 3 minutes in. Sorry about that. Was before my time. Tight core, knee down. Choose the weights appropriate. Choose the intensity. Sustain. Don't go all in. We have one more round after this. Keep it strong. Oh, almost there. 30 seconds. Keep it up. We got it. A few more. 10. 3, 2, 1. Shake. Take a breather. Nice. We have one more round to finish. And that's it. Similar thing. As many rounds as possible. 5 minutes. 3 exercises. For this one, we're gonna take a heavier pair of dumbbells. And let's try the exercises so we don't rest. So, we have clean and press. You know, when we were going in a snatch, we were hinging. We were going elbow first, and then we were exploding up. This time, we're gonna clean it to shoulders, and then from there, press it up. That's 1. Back in a clean and press, that's 2. Then we're gonna do 20 swings, so 10 clean and presses, 20 swings. If you have a kettlebell, swing the kettlebell, and finish with a 30 mountain climbers. So 10 clean and press, 20 swings, 30 mountain climbers. 5 minutes block. Starting from 3, 2, 1. Let's work. High hang, low hang from the knees. The shoulders and up. Just sustain. Don't crash. Heavier weights. 10 clean and press. 20 swings. 30 mountain climbers. Dumbbell between index and middle finger for the swing. Keep working, count your 20s. Once we do 20 swings, 30 mountain climbers. If you can, be faster than me. If no, slow it down. Oh, there goes my gun. Slow it down. Okay. I might skip you because I talk. If you're struggling with the mountain climbers, regress them in a kick. And repeat the round. 135 gone. Clean the shoulders, push press up. Nice and strong core. Swings. Swings are hinges, so don't push the knee to front, hips back. Last round. Use the mountain climbers to push your heart rate as high as you can. You want to be in the highest intensity for today. Mountain climber, stack, shoulder, elbow, wrist. Don't run in a pike, hips down. We got less than 2 minutes to go. Again, how fast you go depends on your fitness level. It depends on how heavy weight you're using. Obviously heavier, higher intensity, so we need to slightly slow it down and sustain. Keep it up, guys. Almost there. Count 20 on each, except 10 clean and presses. Finishing up. Go, go, go. Don't stop now. Last few seconds left. Don't switch the exercise. Work till the end. Few more. Go, go. And break. Relax. Nice work. Light breather. Take a bit of water if you need. Wipe down the sweat. We go into cool down. We're going to start with a child pose. Sit down on the legs, head through the shoulder, straight arm, thumbs up. You can place your arms on top of something, and we can get a bit more head through the shoulders. Greater overhead stretch. From here, we're going to go front, stack shoulder, elbow, wrist. Hips down, chest up. Gently wiggle in, left and right. Then from here, we're going to go hand plank, one leg in and across. We're going to go from on the elbows, pigeon pose. For those of you who do yoga, you know this one. So, foot more up, brings more stretch. 2, 1, and back switch. So hand plank, opposite leg in and across, and then from there bring the foot more up for more stretch, and elbows down. Few seconds hold. You can also shift the hips left and right. Then we go up. And last one for the upper body. We're gonna find the wall, hand on top, thumb up, look away from the wall, chest up, nice and tall, shoulder blades down. Don't be up in a shrug. Open up the chest as much as you can. And then easy, relax. Switch side, same thing opposite. Shoulder high, thumb up, straight arm, and then chest up, arm down, or kind of a shoulder blade, hold it there. So shoulder blade down, not up here. 2, 1, and relax. Give yourself a round of applause, you deserve it. Nice work. Okay, so as usually, thank you for training. I hope to see you next time, and up until then, stay healthy and active. Cheers and goodbye.